Oh, excuse me. Hey, hey. Happy night from Indonesia. Good to see you, San. Hey, everybody. Piscoba, how you doing? I'm trying to get my overlay all fixed up. No special, you are not too late. I'm in a dilemma. I'm close to pity, and I'm not sure if I want to get Harsetti or Arunca. That is the question of the hour. And I got nothing, man. I got nothing for you. That's not true. What would I do in your shoes? In your shoes, I would probably... I mean, I would just grab Harsetti and then be lucky and get Arunca too, but you can't count on that, right? Okay, so first things first, how many times have you logged into the game and thought, my experience is worse for not having Harsetti? Is it just that you really want to be annoying in arena defenses, or is it that there's really, you really feel like you're not able to do certain things because you don't have her? Because here's the thing, Harsetti's starting to get a little long in the tooth. She's always going to be good. She's always going to have a place, but she's a 2024 unit, and we're halfway, almost a third of the way through 2025. So if you want to play with the newest shiny toys, the fun toys, then you go ahead and you get Arunca, knowing that you can just pick up Harsetti from the headhunt, or maybe even luck sack into her with the anniversary. A lot of people think that the anniversary is going to come with selectors since it's the 7th anniversary. So you could play the long game like that. But if you log in every day and you're like, I can't climb arena because I don't have Harsetti, my guild won't put me in good guild towers because I don't have Harsetti, well, then you get Harsetti. So there you go. Should I summon for Arunca if I'm a cleaver? I am a cleaver and I am summoning for Arunca. I think she is, I think she's potentially one of the best cleave anchors out there. Kiaslama, that is kind of the like one of the true axioms of Epic 7, right? If you think it can be used to stop cleave, cleave is going to use it. So that goes all the way back to Angel of Light Angelica. Save for ML Ross, trust. There might be some sage wisdom in that too. Okay, guys. Something good. Give me an Arunca. Give me an Arunca. Show me Arunca. That's not an Arunca. But you know what? We take it. My Ilanovs are happy to get an imprint. Which Ilanov gets an imprint? Yeah, I'm in the process of regearing my whole ass account right now, so my RB is an old farming RB. I'll show him to you, but he ain't all that. So I got this RB just as like my low health, I want him to die, come back and nuke the enemy RB. And I've got a faster RB for teams where I want him to take a turn, do some stuff, die, come back, do more stuff. Let's see, which Ilanov gets this Ilanov? B imprint. Oh, well, I guess it is this Ilanov. Oh, no, I can't imprint this Ilanov. If I imprint this Ilanov, it'll mess up my perfect OCD level 35,000 health. If I give her an imprint, her health's going to go up, and it's going to mess with the perfect number. Well, shit. Stupid OCD. I got Emma Ilanov through the 3 to 5 summon. Was that a jackpot? Yeah, Ozma. Yeah, you're doing pretty all right. You're doing pretty all right. Hello, Eins. The big question is, do I summon for more Crow artifacts? No, I think I'd like to have 3, but I think 2's enough. It's not a limited artifact. I can pick up others later. So guys, today's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. We're going to cover the news because I've got one kid with a doctor appointment and another kid with a dentist appointment. They're like back-to-back this afternoon, and then I have to prep for tonight's maintenance stream, and I got to give video up on this news. And somewhere in between there, I got to find time to, like, you know, eat. So we're going to go ahead and cover today's news. And hey, Joe! Welcome, Raiders. Joe K5. You get your little shout out here, man. How was your stream? Hope you had a good one, my friend. I hope you had a good one. For those who hadn't heard, make sure you are following the stream or following the YouTube. Tonight we're having some special guests on the post-maintenance podcast. We'll be joined by, of course, I'm Sue Ola's riding second chair, but we'll be joined by Mr. Pokey and Genazod both tonight. So it should be a pretty wild podcast tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Is ML Ilanov a must-pull for Guild Wars and Arena? I am doubting so hard to summon her or not. She is an evergreen unit who is always going to be strong. She is arguably the best mitigation knight in the game, and being able to stop penetration is huge. You can work around her. You can definitely work around her, but she's an amazing tool to have in the tool belt, and having her on a team with ML Arunca is going to make ML Arunca pretty much unkillable. Have I tried beating all PvE content with only 3-star characters, and have I tried winning at RTA with only 3-star characters? No. No. That sounds wild. I have done some PvE content very free to play with, you know, just 3 and 4-star characters, but that's one hell of a challenge. It could be done, but man. Hello, Tristen. I'm not playing that much. Actually wondered if I should summon Fire Crow. I think Fire Crow is good. With the removal of the frenzy changes, I think his stock is going to plummet, but his artifact is fan-freaking-tastic. He is not limited. Renak is limited. We're going to roll into summer, full of summer limited units. If you're free to play, I think you're safe to pass on him. But he is a very good unit. What was I doing? Guild stuff. I do my check-ins. Oh, that's the wrong damn button. Oh, well. Yeah, there's a or whatever this is. Champions. Hooray. Actually getting decent mystics. Yeah, There's at least a couple of people who do the 3-star challenge. One guy always gets right to the edge. Maybe it's your friend Nuffle. Gets right to the edge of Emperor every season. Leave the top. And...
Making fake rocket punch a limited arty without pity was an interesting decision, to say the least. I'll just buy one from the shopping.
Plan, huh? It's a bold move. Let's see if it works out. Hey, thank you for the gifted. Mazino 666777. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Very nice of you. Let's kick its ass. Any recruiting guilds for newbies? Check out the link in the description of the stream, Lance, and join my Discord, or you can scan that QR code and join my Discord. There's a entire section called Guild Recruitment Hall. Just look through all the different guilds in there and send a DM to one of the recruiters. There's a few new player guilds. I know they fill up fast, but DM them, tell them, hey, you're active, and talk to one of the recruiters and see if they'll get you in. Even if it says they're full, still go ahead and send them a DM. A lot of times they forget to update whether or not they're full. What should I do with Kayron? Hang on to him and hope for a buff. Mr. Pokey Cleavin already? Nice. Good. Join the dark side. That is a beefy crow. Oh, it's because of frickin' Arius. And by crow, I mean Mort. Yes, just hope for a real impactful buff that actually sticks. Let me see. We'll burn this. It's a free one. Yes, Monster of Doom and Genazad. Unless things change last minute, that's the plans. What's the point of the limited selector if it doesn't include Frida at least? The point is to encourage you to buy the paid one, but which does include her. I wish I had a better answer for you, but it's marketing. Remember, they are a business. They want you to spend money, so that's always the goal. No, it's not a good point. It's a valid point, but it's pretty fucking far from good. Yeah, Genazad plays. Man, if I drop this S3 for a defense buff, it's going to piss off that Senya, so I can't afford to do it. Let's just see if we can chonk this down. I'm so glad that went into her and not into BBK. Oh my god. Living dangerously out here. Can't wait for Arunca. I need her now. Oh my god, I spent 70 million gold. 70 million gold fishing for a pair of boots to build my perfect Arunca tomorrow. Wow, so that just fucking happened. Holy shit on a stick. What the hell just happened? I guess we lose. I guess we lose. I blame Biako for that one. Oh, this is interesting with the Lilius and the high attack BBK for the cleave setup. Why did I int? Reasons. Oh, I don't need Yenya. I don't even like her. I just used it because Biako said, hey, this is a good team. He was wrong. That is a glass rat. Saw the Lily's defense today just a Miki. Oh, a Miki would have been a good idea. How many hours till the podcast with Pokey? About 12. The hair over 12. 12 and a half. I'm the worst player at gearing. What could save me? You could download Fribbles. That would do it. How many debuffs this? It's only 2, so I can't do anything here because the immunity's nested. Freaking the Bastion's really annoying. Fene, Lionheart, Surmia. What's up, Light? Just search TristenWulf Fribbles. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? Frickin'... Yep. Oh, well, we entered twice. It's okay. It's early. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Yeah, you were right, Monster, but we kind of had already hit the button before you put that message up, so... It is what it is. Next time we will use a Miki on it. Day 4 players. Is this any good? Congratulations on pissing off my entire chat, Day 4 player. So, what do you think, guys? Is this any good? Holy crap. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's, it's a little bit all right. I think what you need to do now, your next step is to turn off the game, get in your car, drive to the local convenience store and buy a lottery ticket. I think that's what you need to do immediately. Okay, what do we do about this bullshit? Opinions on ML Vivian. One of the hardest units in the game to build. Once you build her, she's really, really good. But she is one of the hardest units to build. She's not new player friendly at all. Yeah, it didn't work last time, Biako. How are you making this work? I just got mulched when I used this team. I don't get it. I don't get it. What the hell? Everybody used this team and I just got mulched. That's wild. Sage Ball any good? He's nice. He's decent anti-cleave. Okay, who deserves the ban more? The guy with the summons or the guy with the 26 speed neck? Brutal. Yeah, it's hit set. It's hit set. What do we do to this bottom team, guys? Don't say young Senya because she's dead, deado. If I tried FCC against Harsetti, you do an FCC and what, like a hand guy to cleanse the debuffs and then just chew through them with something like maybe a flan. Something like this, you think? ML Hua. Oh, ML Hua and an Arius Knight. That's an interesting. I like that. I always forget about Hua. You'd totally wreck that. My Celine's not really up to speed, but let's go ahead and flex her out and give her a try. She's a thief, not a ranger, Tristen. Fuck it. Let's just go. Oh my god. What are you missing, FCC? How about we don't use the damage FCC? Let's go with the other FCC. Where are you? This one. What? Oh my god, I really need to regear tonight. Are we getting free on Equip this weekend, by the way? I don't think so. We'll have to look. Oh, wait. Yes, it's the last weekend of the month. It's guaranteed. We'll get free on Equip. In fact, free on Equip should go live probably about another 15 minutes. Poof. Oh, man. Taking fast crowds. Or Kraus. Fast Morts. Okay, make me all afeared. Step on me, Dragon Daddy. Lucky me, got Muna from my ticket. ML Illinois from my Mystics. Arby and Shu. Wow. Hell yeah, Tashi. Really, really nice. Seeded account over there. Happy for you. Ow! Mort, what the hell? How much you want to bet Luna gets countered here? Bammo. Wake up, Ludwig. Oh, dude, she lived with 9 health. 9 health. Get gear gap, bitch. Hello, friend. I finished Odin's missions, but I can't find necessary miracles. I know that there is an issue with Light Odin's final mission where the resources for her dropping so seldomly. They do drop, but like there's something wrong with the drop rate because they're supposed to be dropping a lot faster than they are. So that is something that we've reported. Hopefully it gets patched and fixed here real soon. You just got to keep swinging at it. It's just going to take a while. But you're one of over a dozen complaints I've had about that situation. Here you go. Ammo. Me too, Huntman. Me too. Or Hutman. Hutman Paris. Oh no, and not my skill nulls. Brutal. Ow. Provoked. Yeah, let's hear for low ER BBKs on defense. Boop. Whoever said FCC in this, freaking brilliant. She was goaded into this fight. Thanks for the team comp. That was a fun one. All right. Guild Wars done. Was it you, Excalibur? Very nicely done. All right, like I said, I am running a little lean on time today, so let's jump in and check out the news. Let me see here. Shut this down. Sorry, I flashbanged you with that atrocity. So one of the first things we got is this little video right here.
The children will help. You are unwelcome in my city. It's time for the finale of this little puppet show.
So the Abandoned Shrine Epic Pass is coming out. Sue, a little trick you can do is slow the speed down to 90% and it bypasses DMCA filters. It changes it enough the AI doesn't catch it. So yeah, that's I guess that means it's coming very, very soon. You'll be able to get the fox skin for Politis. I kind of like it. I like it a lot better than her old skin. So I'm going to pick this one up. And we've got the 1 minute summary, which freakishly this time is exactly 1 minute on the button. It's wild. Wild. So let's see what they're doing.
Trying to get away, are we? You can't outrun me. What a walk in the park this is. You are unwelcome in my city. It's time for the finale of this little puppet show.
Has to be off Monster of Doom or I get copyright struck. Okay, the Night Class Summon is starting tomorrow, guys. And the Renok banner is starting the week after tomorrow. And of course, you can pull for Lidica or I guess Lulica if you want. Arunca is getting an RTA skin. Arunca? No. Okay, let's go over it real quick. So the Renok banner is coming out a week from tomorrow. So actually a week from 12 hours from now. Renok's a limited unit, limited summon, starts on May the 1st. Fire Politis is getting a skin. This is the I believe this was the China World Cup winner's choice for unit to get a skin, so that's finally coming out. And oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. They're showing off Arunca, and that's usually what they do at the start of the season is they show off who's getting the skin. It's got to just be a coincidence, right? I mean, there's no way that the unit who's getting a skin is the unit who just came out, who's not even out yet. I don't know. I don't think I don't. They've always done it this way, but I just can't imagine Arunca is going to be the World Arena skin. Okay, so we're doing the new Lunatic draft. That system is starting up. And it looks like MOAS. So that's going to be the new Rocket Punch, right? They didn't do the dot at the end, just like POS doesn't do it. What is Lunatic Draft? It's a new draft system that's going to have a shit ton of bands in it. It's used in the in the tournament style drafting. It's going to be available in what do you call it, in in the private rooms where you can fight each other, and it's going to be the mode that will be used for the E7 World Cup. So a lot of people are going to have to practice it. You're going to see a lot of streamers doing this that are wanting to push into World Cup. So it looks like the night class summons, so you'll be able to summon for Rocket Punch and random knights. Renok's limited rate up is on the 1st. Lulica is a nice unit. She's not worth chasing. Her artifact is garbage tier. Lidica is freaking powerful right now. She's a nice one to have. Her artifact is one of the worst in the game. And that's it, guys. It's an artifact for Boss Arunca. You said Rocket Punch. Yeah, this is going to technically be Rocket Punch. Whatever MOAS stands for, this is going to be Rocket Punch. It's not going to be Rocket Punch, but it's going to have the exact same stat line and skills as Rocket Punch. Is there MLs in the class summon? I would say not, because there's not MLs in the normal summons. What's What's up with the pity counter on the Rocket Punch banner? A little confused. I suspect it will have its own pity counter. It'll probably be 100 summons instead of 121. I'll tell you what, let's go check the patch notes and see. All right. Music, please. Okay, so Lulika and Spirit's Breath. Who cares? Don't pull on this. It's filler banner, and nothing here is worth getting unless you just are a big Lulika fan and you're pulling for waifu, then you do you. Otherwise, there's no reason to pull for Lulika or Spirit Breath. The Night Class Summon and MOAS drop rate up, so let's check it out here. This drop rate meets a variety of heroes, and the Night class players can also obtain the Night exclusive artifact Moaz, which inflicts additional damage proportional to the attack with a single attack, or defense with a single attack. So this is the definition of Rocket Punch Gauntlet. They are trying to solve the solution of old collab artifacts that are still impactful in the game that are never coming back. So we're having basically a Rocket Puncher, in this case MOAS, so that Mother of All Shields, I don't know. Yes, the artifacts will be in the shop. So if you just want to pick up one for free, you can pick it up with powder. You don't have to pull in spatter. You can powder and get one. But if you want to pull for multiples, as we know, Rocket Punch is one of those artifacts that is kind of a whale artifact. It only is guaranteed to work at plus 30. Players can also collect Night. And okay, so wait, and the artifact will have a higher. Oh my God, they did not. They did not. You can still get off-banner artifacts? Those assholes. I'm legitimately pissed about this. Each summon will cause the summon counter to decrease by 1, maximum of 120 summons. If the player does not receive a Night Hero at 120, then the following summon... And it's not even an artifact. It's an artifact banner, and the pity is for a unit, not the... Oh my God, guys. No, be angry about this. Let them know. Let them know. Send them some feedback. This is... not at all what the community wanted or needed. This is bad. This is very, very bad, and Smilegate should be ashamed of themselves for doing this. They knew exactly what the community needed from this, and this is not it. This is very bad. What's this, Joe? That's what we're looking at, Joe. we're literally on that page right now. Oh my God, so bad. Okay, so yeah, it's Rocket Punch. Can you tell us what MOAS stands for anywhere in here? I guess it stands for Mother of All Stupid Banners. Yes, it's a Night-specific artifact. Yes, it's only an RGB Night. Mother of all scams. Oh my God, Excalibur. Mother of all scams. Yeah. Now that's a video title name if I ever heard one. Mother of all scams. This right here. This. Why is this artifact on a random hero and not the artifact? And it's limited. It will not be added to the Covenant. Basically, it's a limited artifact with no pity. Who at Smilegate thought this? Somebody in the accounting department. Oh God, they did so good with all the goodwill. Man, I'm really disappointed in Smilegate on this one. Let's see, what else do we have? Boss Arunka collect repair costs. So Balsarunka's getting an event. Let's see. Goblamu's secret is safe. Okay. Defeat the monsters. Enter the password. Get the stuff. Okay, so this is just your daily web event. We do it, we get stuff. Yay. I love that we're getting more of these. I use these like crazy. Alright, what else have we got? Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Special weekend buff event, because every weekend is a special weekend. Every weekend we get a buff event, and free on equip, of course, because it's the last weekend of the month, is guaranteed. In case you haven't gotten to buy 5,000 of these this year so far, Burning Passion Packs will be back. Maintenance tonight, guys. In 5 hours, there will be a maintenance, and we'll have a post-maintenance podcast like always. We'll be joined by Genizod and Mr. Pokey for tonight's podcast, as well as I'm Sue. Let me see. The last thing is the actual content update. So let's see what all information we got. Let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this week's update. Players will be able to view these updates after the maintenance on the 24th. That's tonight, guys. That's in 12 hours. Balsarunka, the leader of the Silent Expanse who lives and dies by loyalty. Players will be able to meet the new 5-star hero Balsarunka in Covenant, Moonlight, and Mystic Summons. That's right. You could just do your daily pull and one tapper. If you guys haven't made your decision on Balsarunka, I put up a video this morning which should make everything clear as mud, and I normally don't go all clickbaity with my titles, but in this case she really does. She changes freaking everything. So go ahead and check it out. Hopefully it helps give you some clarity on whether or not you should pull her or not. Will she be good for a new account? Let me explain how Moonlights work, right? Players play this game and get to the end game. And when they've got to the end game, they've accomplished most of their PvE stuff. They're starting to get into the PvP, and they said, we want strong-ass heroes. We want this new cast of amazing heroes to help us at the end game. So Smoggy comes out with the Moonlight heroes. And that's why, not always, but for a large percentage, the Moonlight heroes seem geared towards RTA and high-end PvP, have really high gearing requirements typically, is because they're more for the end game players. It doesn't mean there aren't ML5s who aren't really hecking good early game. There are plenty, but pound for pound, you're going to find the RGB more often focus on the PvE side, whereas the ML more often focus on the PvP side. Not always. It's a stereotype, not a rule. Now, Balsarunka, she is going to be really, really good for an early game account trying to break into PvP. She's going to be on every single arena defense. You're going to see her on tons of Guild War. And if you're just trying to get your Masters frames, I think she's a must. But you aren't going to use her in Wyvern. She's not going to help you clear Abyss. You're not really going to use her in Labyrinth. She's not going to do much, if anything, for you in clearing your adventure stuff. So if you're relatively new, not having her is not the end of the world. No, it's at 3 a.m. UTC. That's oh wait. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. UTC is when maintenance wait, what the fuck? Oh wait, that's her banner range. Hang on. Did they change the maintenance time? There's no way they did. Let's see. Maintenance. 3 a.m. UTC, 3 a.m. UTC to EST. Nope. It's still 12 hours from now. They didn't change anything. Yep, it's literally, it's like 5 minutes less than exactly 12 hours from now. Same time as it always is, when the servers go down. Where were we? Okay, so Boss Arunca is a machine of murder. She basically turns every single unit on your team into Spectre Tenebria. Oh, and earlier a guy asked if he should feed his Fire Tenny into Spectre Tenebria. No. No, you keep one of everything. You do that, and it's almost guaranteed they're going to buff Fire Tenebria next month into the most important unit in the game. It's happened before. So always keep one. There's no imprint worth losing a whole-ass 5-star unit. Not when they do balance patches and buffs every 8 weeks. Just always keep a backup. So anyway, Boss Arunca changes your entire team into Spectacular Tenebria. You can't target them. You can't target anybody but her. And when you hit her, she CR pushes by 25%. And when she gets a turn, she gives herself a fat-ass barrier and a defense buff. And she has the tankiest stat line in the game. And she defense breaks on her S1 skill when she takes a turn. And if you soul burn that skill, she dual attacks with the highest attack unit into the defense break that she just laid down there while she remains unkillable, while the rest of your team just destroys things. So the only way to kill her is to drop her fast. You're going to need a unit that penetrates defense, but you could just run her with Ilanov or Dien and screw being able to kill her, and then you just never get to play the game. Have fun. It's going to be brutal. I've got a friend of mine who deleted their whole account, all servers. They sent a message to support, but still nothing after one tweet. Is his account lost forever? Is there a chance? There's no chance. If he actually... The steps you have to go through to delete your account are pretty intensive, right? You have to go up here, you have to click here, then you have to click delete account, and then you have to actually type the phrase delete all server account information with caps and spacing accurate, and then hit submit, and it will tell you one last time, are you sure this cannot be reversed? And then you have to hit it again. It takes so much intent to delete an account. Being able to tell somebody you accidentally did it. Dude, there was a guy who spent $100,000 in this game and was one of the largest content creators for this game. Probably made Smilegate more money in a month than most of us make them in our entire lifetime in the game. And he said, hey, I have regrets. Can you restore it? And they said no. So, yeah. Once it's gone, man. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news for you. And it sucks if the whole, I didn't do it. My friend did it. My roommate did it. My girlfriend who was trolling me or mad at me did it. They're still going to say no because in the terms of service, in all capital letters, in boldface, it says you are solely responsible for keeping your account to yourself. Letting other people play on your account is a bannable offense. And if you try to say somebody else got onto my account, it was Sizo. If you try to let somebody else, if you say, well, somebody else got on my account and did it, they would say no, that counts too. Who the hell is Lakari? I believe he was a League of Legends streamer. He got hooked on Epic 7 like big time, like addicted level hooked on it, and he played it for a while. He's a BDO streamer. My bad. But anyway, I'm not saying it's impossible. You should always ask. Crazier things have happened, but never in my life have I ever seen somebody who has actually gone through the I killed my account process and gotten it back. It just doesn't happen. All right, so anyway, Arunca is coming out. Check my video out on her. I think it's damn, she looks so good, guys. I'm sorry, she just looks so good. She gives me needs. All the same stuff. Okay, the new artifact, Moas, mother of all scams. I'm really not happy with this class system, and I'm going to let him know. I won't be quiet about it. I'll take him to task. Is she worth any ideas? You talking about Arunca? If you have any designs to play the competitive side of this game, the PvP side of this game, she's a must-pull hero. And I don't say that lightly. I think she is going to be the most impactful hero of 2025. Definitely the most impactful of 2025 so far. I think she is going to be every bit as toxic as Harsetti in Arena and in RTA. I think she's going to have a very, very high ban rate. And I think much like Harsetti, she's not really going to be usable outside of RTA, Guild War, and Arena. But if RTA, Guild War, and Arena matter to you, you go for it. What is the full name for MOAS? It stands for Mother of All Scams. Because that's what this class summon is, and I might just boycott it. I might just pick this up from the powder shop and ignore everything about this summon, because what a dog shit system they have put together with this class summon. Luluka, you don't pull. World Arena draft mode, lunatic mode. So mock battle. God, I was trying to remember the phrase mock battles. Ugh, good lord. So lunatic mode will be a mock battle design, and a lot of people are going to create mock battle rooms to practice lunatic mode, because lunatic mode is what's going to be used for RTA. And this is a system where bans stack. You know, they say it right here. Pre-ban stack each round. All 10 heroes selected in the previous round are banned. So if you and me select teams, and then we both ban the number one, these units right here, all these units, every single unit that was drafted is banned for round 2. And that means by the time you get to round 2 or round 3, you've already got 20 bans, plus your 2 pre-bans, plus your post-bans. It stacks up that by round 3, you could have over 30 heroes banned. It's going to force people to start using weird esoteric units and synergies to start drafting crazy stuff. This is incredibly new player hostile. This is an end game way to make the high-end RTA crazy wild, to allow us to not have to see the same fight every single round, to get people to start building some crazy synergies. I think it's going to make the World Cup really fun to watch. So I'm kind of excited for this mode being used in World Cup and seeing how it pans out. Okay, Mystic Summon lineup rotation. Arunka with Oxalots. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so people have been asking when Rift Season 3 is going to be closing. It looks like it will end on the 22nd. That would mean the new season should start about June 22nd. There's usually a 1-month cooldown period where there is no Rift, and we just farm hunts for that period. So middle to end of June is when Season 4 of Rift is going to start. So for those of you who just got your Fenes, get cracking. You've only got about another month to farm your Rift. 3 months of Rift. Rift came out in February, March, April, May. It is a short Rift season, right? So yeah, it was a 4-month-long Rift. Went end of January to end of February to end of March to end of April to end of May. Yeah, it was a 4-month-long Rift. It's usually 6 months. They're definitely cutting it a little bit short. Other improvements. Okay, this is one that's got a lot of people's freaking knickers in a twist. The 50% damage dealt by bombs is going to be removed, and the effect that increases the hero's attack and defense by 500 will be removed. So they're nerfing Frenzy. The only things that they are keeping from the changes is they're still getting rid of the mitigation for opposite element, which is good. That was an antiquated system that needed to go away. And they're still keeping the increased damage from burns and bleeds. But you're not going to be able to just destroy things with bombs anymore. And this right here kind of craps all over the people who are building the 290 speed Fire Hua Youngs and the people who are building the high speed Fire Crows. So it's gonna change things down a little bit. I'm a little disappointed that they're deleting it entirely and not just adjusting it a little bit, but we all knew that this was a little bit wild and would probably be impacted. Yeah, I was building a 290 Hua with 4,500 attack. That would make her 6,000 attack. She one-shots anything in the game. It was kind of insane. So it's probably best. Some conspiracy theorists are saying that they are doing this, that they're removing this to make Arunka seem even more powerful, to make people want to pull her more. I think that's cope. I don't think they need to do anything to make people want to pull Arunka more. I think they did a pretty good job of making her a must-pull unit. Does this make her strong? Yeah, it does make her strong. What's wrong with the new Artie? You're talking about the mother of all scams, Artie? There's nothing wrong with the Artie. The Artie's fine. It's just that it's a limited artifact. It will not be in the Covenant pulls. And when you do the class summon, the artifact is a higher drop rate. It's not guaranteed. If you get if an artifact pops out, it can be off banner still. So it's another limited banner system that has off banners on it. And when you get to the 120 summons, the guaranteed summon gives you a random knight. It doesn't give you the artifact. So they made an artifact system that doesn't guarantee the artifact at pity, that doesn't guarantee the artifact when you get the artifact, doesn't drop it into the pool, doesn't drop it into the Cov system, and it's just a scam. Yeah, it's the mother of all scams. The class summon system, they need to completely rework it. They need it to be 100 summons to guarantee pity the artifact. There is no 121 for the unit. The pity needs to be for the artifact. There needs to be no off banners for the artifact, since every single knight you summon is technically off banner, since there is no banner for the knights. You got RNG on the knights, you got RNG on the artifact. The artifact is limited. You got no guarantee. The pity is for a random knight, not for the artifact. Everything about this I hate, and I'm quite angry about it. People keep asking if there's going to be knights. They don't specifically say it, but there's never been in the history of E7 an RGB 5 banner that is also given ML units. I will try to get clarification on that, but we're not going to get an answer before this actually goes live. And if ML Knights start popping out of this, then maybe suddenly it becomes a little bit more viable, but I don't think it's going to happen, guys. It's going to be RGB Knights because it's an RGB artifact. It says in the news that there's no ML. Where does it say that, one guy? Can you link me where... Is that a rocket punch? Yeah, this is basically the non-proprietary version of rocket punch. Where does it say no moonlight, guys? Because the only place the word moonlight appears is up here. Okay, thank you. Let me see. What's this say? Okay, Moonlight heroes will not appear during class summon. Why when I control F'd it did that not show up? They don't have it freaking here. They added it to the other post and didn't add it to the main post. Good job, Smilegate. Good job. There you go, guys. The no Moonlight heroes. Okay. There's nothing redeeming about this banner, and I will personally not touch it and make some angry videos about it. All right, anything else? That's it, guys. That is all the updates. I really had expected the Constellation PvE system to come out this week. I thought for sure we were looking at a new PvE event on top of it, but I guess they're going to save that for the next maintenance. That's it. It feels like a lot, but it's not, right? It's just Arunca, who we knew was coming, Renak, who we knew was coming, a free buff event that we knew was coming, and the big news, the big exciting news was this class summon system, which they kind of crapped all over and made disappointing. And that, you know, right now, once again, Smilegate shows that one of their favorite contents is removing content. Go and see what people are saying about the update. We really want to do that? We really want to see this? Yes, yes. Remove the frenzy. It finally made the game fun and made different playstyles work that your broken DS recent ML5's FU smile gave. For once, I had fun doing RTA, doing different comps, actually enjoying the game, but no, let's remove it. Let's just go back to this garbage DS season we had earlier. You're such a joke about company. For once, do something that actually oh my god, this guy's spitting. You remove it instantly. Better insta-lock all the broken overs because rest of it, so it's not fun and interesting. You get the last bucks. You can do it before EOS. I hope with you this new frenzy system trying things out, but as usual, you guys just have the habit to ruin everything. Holy shit. You mad, bro? I mean, you know, we're all thinking it. He's just saying it. I just pitied Firecrow and you did this. Come on, be responsible. To be fair, they said the Battle Frenzy system is a temporary system that they plan on rotating around. If you pulled a unit just because of Battle Frenzy, then you're an idiot and you deserve to lose the money. But I do think you know, the Frenzy system did make a lot of people expect that either this would be the same or that they would change it a little bit, but not just get rid of it. And it does make Firecrow feel a whole lot less impactful to the game. It's probably going to reduce his tier rating by 1, if not 2 tiers. And that is disappointing for the people that pulled, and just try to use it as an object lesson. Frenzy system is something that they're going to be rotating around to try different things in Arena. And if you're pulling a unit because of a Frenzy system, you're setting yourself up for failure. Thank you for removing that stupid frenzy. As a turn 2 player, doing RTA was rough with everyone just cleaving and damage being too high. This also might make the new Crow somewhat balanced now instead of doing 30k damage on a miss. See, this is the other side of the fence, right? This guy was enjoying cleaving people and nuking through defenses and doing like wild shit with high-end DPS units. And this guy was like, it's completely contrary to my play style. Thanks for rebalancing the game. You're never going to make everybody happy, and I love that they are trying new things with the frenzy system, that they're throwing things against the wall and trying to see what sticks. And if you're going to get mad that when they did an insane thing that's fun for you, that they go ahead and try to change it to something else, I got nothing. I got nothing to say to you guys. We asked them for this. We asked them to make Frenzy unique and different every preseason, to try things and see what's good, keep what's good, get rid of what's not. And they decided that they liked what they were seeing from the burns and the bleeds. They liked what they were seeing from the removal of the damage reduction, but they didn't like what they were seeing from the increased attack defense and from the way what bombs were doing to people. So they removed it. And that's the way it's going to be every preseason. You're just going to have to get used to that. And if you pull a unit or you build a unit centered specifically around a frenzy mechanic, you're setting yourself up for failure, guys. This I agree with. I'm kind of sad that they didn't remove the frenzy system, replace it with something else, but I guess we're getting ready to go into the new season, so they need to lock it down with something that's safe for World Cup. I think that's about it, guys. Anybody have any questions about the balance patch? Anything that's coming? Anybody curious about what this means? Anybody not pulling for Bossarunka? Did they remove the buffs for Burns and Bleeds too? They did not. Burns and Bleed buff stays, only bombs. How could they improve class summon? They could make it so that Pity is the artifact, not a rando unit. They could make it so that there are no off-banner artifacts. You're pulling for the artifact just like you're pulling for the units on a regular banner, and there's no off-banner. If you're pulling for the artifact, there should be no off-banner pulling for the artifact. They should make Pity for the artifact, not for a rando unit. They should get rid of off-banner artifacts. Then the system is fine. Would Arunca truly be worth a pity? You'll need to wait and see. You'll need to wait and see how she tests out. I think if you have designs on PvP, 100% yes. If you don't care anything at all about PvP, then no, she's not. Yeah, remember, there's ML Arya. A lot of people think Ross is going to be an ML unit. All that stuff could happen. Yeah, right, Shy. I think just like you have for Mystic Banners, we can switch it to the 4-star. I think on regular banners, you should be able to switch Pity to the Artifact. But Artifact Pity is how they make a shit ton of money. And they said we did technically put in an Artifact Pity. By the time you get to 120 summons, you've got enough powder from rando stuff to be able to buy the artifact from the shop. There's your Pity. That was kind of their answer to it. But people pulling for plus 30 artifacts, that's a big chunk of the money. Hey, Mr. Pokey! Thank you for the raid, buddy. Hell yeah. Buddy, I hope you had one hell of a stream. We're just going over these patch notes, being really, really angry at the class summon system and being really, really excited for ML Arunca. Hey, thank you, Kinderbell. Everybody, thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. I don't know, guys. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter. So for those of you just joining, the class summon thing has got a lot of people up in arms. The mother of all scams, we're calling it. Having a artifact summon system that doesn't guarantee you the artifact is crazy. Class summon is so good. Why would you say that when you're summoning for an artifact and there is off-banner artifacts? There's no guarantee you're going to get the artifact. If the artifact pops out, you've only got about a 66% chance to get the artifact. Otherwise, you're getting an off-banner. And when you get to Pity, you just get a random knight. The Pity doesn't even give you the artifact. I don't know. I'm not happy with this. Yes, it will put the artifact in the powder shop. You can buy one copy with powder. But if you want more copies of it, it's a limited artifact. So it's never going to be in your Covenant drop rate up. So if you want multiple copies, because you're probably going to want this maxed out. But you can pity, but when you go to Pity, where does it say here? 120 summons is Pity, and it will guarantee you one of the random knights. It doesn't pity the artifact, it pities a random knight. And that's kind of the big one. If the Pity was the artifact, it wouldn't be so bad. The off-banner artifact is frustrating, but Pity not being the artifact is brutal. Hey, Bob, thank you for gifting the sub to Mr. Pokey. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are great. I really appreciate the support. So yeah, this is very disappointing, and yeah, it's a limited artifact with no Pity and no guaranteed summon. It's brutal. It's going to be so expensive. People are going to be chasing for this artifact, trying to get it to plus 30, and oh my god, the amount of off-banner artifacts people are going to be getting from this. I don't even think it is limited to knight artifacts. I think it's going to be any artifact, right? Yeah, it's just any artifact. It's not even knight artifacts. You can't even be like, well, at least it's most likely Elbrus or some other knight artifact I want. It's going to be just any artifact. And I know probably about it. They say knight heroes here. They just say artifacts here. It's definitely just artifacts. I kind of hate it. Does it include ML Knights? It does not. It says specifically, Moonlight heroes will not appear during class summon banners. So no. Nope, you cannot even get ML heroes from it. There's nothing redeeming about this banner. So hopefully they will have a change of heart on this, because I think the community is going to be pretty upset about it. And of course, the big news is Boss Arunca, who is giving me needs. I think if you guys live a good life, live a pure and chaste life, one of charity and compassion for your fellow man, that when you die, you may be lucky enough to be reincarnated as Arunca's motorcycle seat. She is that freaking amazing. This unit gives me serious needs. She is absolutely busted good. If you have any designs on playing PvP at all, she's a hero you're going to want on your team. I did an entire video about her this morning, gushing about her. What she does is she turns every single unit on your team into Spectre Tenebria. You can't target them. You can't see them. They're permanently unstrippably stealth. The only way you can hit them is with AoE attacks. And AoE attacks go great in PvP, right? I mean, it's not like you're running into 10,000 copies of Elbrus Ritual Sword. It's not like you're worried about your AoE attacks doing things like, you know, damaging BBK so she nukes you harder, or pissing off Janua, or making ML Senya cleave your team, right? AoEs are fine. And every time you hit her, she gets a 25% CR push. And you know what happens when she takes a turn? She gives herself a defense buff, and she's a defense scaler. Holy crap, guys. She's got the tankiest stat line in the game. Let me drop this on you. I don't have the best gear in the game. My gear's all right, but it's not the best in the game. I can build this. How you gonna kill that? When she gets a defense buff and a barrier that scales off of her own defense? How you gonna kill that? And you know what's gonna be worse? Is people are gonna do this with 3k health and with 3k defense, 25k health. They're going to put her on a protection set, and then they're going to saddle her with Proof of Valor, making her even harder to kill. How are you going to deal with that? She is going to be wildly difficult to beat. About the only way you're going to be able to beat her is to go through her with penetration, to penetrate that defense. And what happens when they run ML Ilanov in the back 40? How are you going to penetrate her now? And how are you going to penetrate through Arius? Through Adamant? Through all these other things that make her stronger? Yeesh. Oh, Seal? You see, here's the problem with Seal. She grants the buff to herself, and it's unstrippable. So all sealing her does is keep her from CR pushing every round. So it gives you a little bit more time to kill her before she defense buffs and barriers her up. Yeah, it really doesn't do much at all. You know what'd be even nastier on her than Proof of Valor? Is you can slap her ass on a Holy Sacrifice, so that when she dies, she comes back, and as soon as she gets a turn, her bullshit's re-engaged again. There's so much you could do. Yes, yeah. You'll have to use Seal on Ilanov, and then you'll have to use Seal and then a lot of penetration units to chew through this unit. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm overhyping her a bit, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, God damn. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, God damn. Maybe she's not all she's cracked up to be, right? Maybe the whales are going to figure out ways around this. Maybe we wait and see. And that's what I recommend to you guys. It's going to be really easy to get into the hype. You're going to see Elf Mage pull this unit. You're going to see Mr. Pokey pull this unit. You're going to see me pull this unit. You're going to see people doing horrible things with this unit, and you're going to jump on the hype train and go crazy. Don't. Resist the urge. You've gone your entire life without Arunca. You can wait 5 days. 5 painful blue-balled days. Wait and see how she plays out. Let people test her. Let people run her in arena. Let people figure out her place, how she's played. Is she best on counter? Is she best on protection set? Are you going to run her with some speed set to cycle her skills to get her stuff up faster? Is she going to be run on Proof of Valor? Is she going to be run on, oh my god, freaking glory hole, crown of glory, so that when your enemy's forced to hit her and they constantly lose souls because they're hitting the crown of glory unit with those AoE hits. Oh my god. There's so many different, you heard what you wanted to hear. There are so many different ways that this unit is going to be brutal. And you need to see if you can build into those ways. If the way she's played is the way that you can play, or if she's got some hard counters. We don't know for sure until she's tested. Right now, it's all hypothetical. So give it a few days. Make an informed decision and spend your mystics appropriately. If you go hard on this unit and you drop your pity, and then it turns out that there was actually an easy solution, that there was actual easy ways to beat her, and it wasn't that big of a deal, then you're going to feel pretty bad when ML Arya drops in 6 weeks. You don't have the resources for her, and she's even better. So try to resist the urge to impulse buy. I won't, because I have button pushing compulsions and low impulse control. Most gacha players do. But if you want my advice, that's it. Give it at least 5 days. See how she plays out before you go nuts with your resources. But ML Arunka waifu, you know what? If you're pulling with the little head, you do you. You do you. If you're pulling with the little head, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're pulling with the big head, give it a couple of days to think through. F Arya, I'm getting Arunka. Por qué no los dos, Ricardo? Oh my god. Arya is hotter for me. Arya, god, let me find her. ML Arya. Yeah, Arya does hit different, guys, right? We don't know. We don't know for sure. We know that we have got 3 weeks of Arunka, and then we got 3 weeks of filler banner, and then a new ML5. If the new ML5 6 weeks from now is Arya, that means ML Ross is probably the World's unit, the E7WC unit. If 6 weeks from now we get Genesis Ras, that means ML Arya is probably the World's unit. I think when it comes to somebody holding up the next fight card, I would rather see Arya than Ross, but we don't know for sure which one's next. All right, guys. I really like the look of the Fox Girl Politis too. So this is just a skin for those who are curious about it. This is the at the end of the World Cup, the winners of the World Cups get to select a skin of their choice for an RGB hero in the game, and the person who won the CN World Cup chose Politis, and this will be an Epic Pass skin. I'm assuming this will start after maintenance as well. There'll be a new Epic Pass up, 900 Sky Stones for the Epic Pass, 900 more Sky Stones for the skin. I like it. I like it a lot better than the base model, but, you know, to each their own. If you like it, buy it. Skins in this game are just cosmetic. There is no benefit to buying it whatsoever. If you're a power gamer and you're only playing to maximize your capabilities in the game, then you always skip skins. But, I mean, half of the fun of this game is the art. So I always go for the cosmetics when they look good. And this one looks pretty good to me. All right, guys, like I said, I have to make it a somewhat short stream today. My son's got a doctor's appointment at 12:30, so I've got to go and make sure he, you know, kick his ass into the shower and then drag him down there. Afternoon soak Landy went. Oh my God, Excalibur. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, let me see. I'm going to send you guys somewhere fun. Let's see who is streaming right now that we can send you guys all over to. Let's see. Same category. Thank all of you guys for the follows and the support. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Let's all go over and say hi to Elf Mage. He's doing some RTA. Ask him what he thinks of ML Arunka, if he thinks she's a skip. All All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. I will catch you tonight for the podcast. It'll be in about 11 hours. See you then.